Okay, Buster, move. Hey. Good morning. We're in real time. That was crazy. I have never seen it delay that much. It still shows me live in the studio. Just ended. All right. Let's get to freaking work. What's up, Shay? Am I glitchy again on this one? Doesn't appear that I'm glitchy. How long is the delay? It's about a 20-second delay. What are you growling at, Buster? That's better than the 3-minute delay that was on the other stream. That was crazy. Yeah, I blame Funky Town too. No, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Foosball is the devil. I did watch the halftime show on YouTube, and it was pretty damn epic. I gotta say that. Who'd have thunk that, they'd be able to put together such an amazing performance with only millions and millions of dollars? Big points to Eminem for taking the knee, though. I thought it was pretty damn good. As far as Super Bowl shows go, I mean, they're always way more hype than they are actually good. This one actually was, yeah, I agree with that. That was, honestly, I thought Mary J. Blige was pretty good too. 50 Cent, meh. Kendrick Lamar, I like the choreography on the Kendrick Lamar bit. And yeah, I think 50 Cent is too fat, old, and forgot his lines. I think all three of those things were true. I thought the Lady Gaga halftime show was pretty good. I'll say that. I like that one. Who won, by the way? I guess I could look it up. Not that I am at all invested in who won, but I'm curious. All right, these two. Oh wait, yeah, the year we had Left Shark, that was pretty great. I agree. Left Shark was amazing. Here's what I thought. I thought it opened awesome. It fell apart a little bit in the middle, and it closed strong. That's like the middle part was seemed a little piecemeal. I admit, but the whole thing, all in all, I rank up there in some of the better ones. Like, as long as it's not the fucking Who, I'm happy. Remember that? Remember the Who? Like the shit show of all shit show, worst ever decisions ever for a halftime show. God, that was terrible. It was just sad. I assume the Up With People halftime show happened a long time ago. Probably well before any that I would have ever seen, and I'm definitely not going back to watch any. Oh yeah, I have seen the Prince one. The Prince one was pretty damn good. And actually, the nip slip one was amazing. And who the fuck cares? You saw her boob. I don't understand what the all the hubbub was about. America's got a weird thing about naked boobs. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, the Prince halftime show is pretty good. I definitely will give that faux show. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Aerosmith In Sync one. That was pretty awesome. Oh, I did solve the mystery last night of the Kaiser Wilhelm. I think I was a little bit tired, and my brain wasn't really quite thinking right of where it was supposed to be. But I figured it out. So, question for people: is anyone going to be taking the e-commerce bites / auction professor survey, or has anybody seen that yet on e-commerce bite and or the auction professor? I think it's a good idea. The questions seem pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Even-handed. They're not leading. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see the results. And then watch eBay completely ignore all of it. E-commerce bites and the auction professor are leading a survey of eBay sellers, and apparently it's the first of other ones too. They probably do an Amazon or Mercari, and basically, giving people a platform and a place of collective third-party data of what do sellers really think? What do they really want? And it's open to all eBay sellers to go take the survey, and then they'll be public with the results. All right, I'll watch one today. Thank you, Brian. Save me the trouble. And to be clear, it's not just the auction professor. It's e-commerce bites apparently started the process and went to the auction professor to help publicize it. So. Hey, Julie, nothing. You missed some glitchiness and some very weird time delay and things. In fact, since I can never monetize that last video anyways, I'm just going to take it down. So, Cameron. Hey, Cameron, you missed it last night. You know those Singer books that I picked up for, what, 2 for $1? Sold one of them for 20. I think I still owe you 30 cents from that, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Steph? Funny. Mercari. One of those, I don't know. "30 minutes today, Frankenboxing a box for a bobblehead. Only discover the buyer lives in your neighborhood less than a mile away." That's hilarious. That happens to me sometimes. I wish that eBay had a way of doing that, just where you could just offer local delivery after the fact. This is weird. All right, I guess we're going to do this. squeaky chair. You've been buying too many postcards on eBay? Where have you been buying from, Cameron? Yeah, January was better than December for me. February's looking pretty good, but I'm sort of implementing some new strategies. So I pretty much only do eBay. I've done 2 auctions over on Who's Tom Cruise channel. I also sell on Mercari and Etsy, Bonanza, and Hip Postcard. And I actually have an Etsy order going out today, which is cool. This is Kaiser Wilhelm. Oh, I grabbed the freaking wrong card. Again. All right, we'll set that aside and fix it later. I mean, I can certainly, if there's somebody who is doing live, I can, I'll certainly entertain offers. It depends if I have inventory that I think is going to be a good fit or successful for the channel. My first auction went great. My second one went okay. So it really just, it would depend on the scenario. I'm not right now. I like for the next month or so. I mean, I might do another one. I could do another one. But I've got other things I'm focusing on right now, to be perfectly honest. All right, where is this one? Let's get that one too. These two probably go together. So I'll explain what my strategy has been the past month, and it's seemed to be working. I've been running 3-day sales continuously. In between my sales, I am ending and selling similar on roughly around 1,000 listings, which are my old, and I'm 1,000 of my oldest listings, which really there's none that are older than 45 days because I've been doing ending and selling similar quite a bit over the past couple of months. I'm just doing it continuously versus like the Popeye method of doing it to your whole damn store. Although, I mean, I could do it to my whole damn store and we'll see what happens. Like, I know when he did it, like day one was like $8,000 or something like that, or whatever. It was a lot of money. Which, yeah, I mean, why not? I could do that. That would take me a while today. Because you can only do it in batches of 200. And I'd have to keep an eye on my listings count because of web interpret. There's like a delay in taking down all the other listings. So it I have to like do a batch of 200 and then wait for all the international ones to end. And then I can do another batch of 200 because otherwise your 200 US listings that you're working on get lost in a mix of all the international listings. It's really a pain in the butt. So that's why I've been doing like 1,000 in blocks, but maybe I'll do like 3,000 a day and see what happens. And then before I kick off the next sale, which I usually like to do. I usually like to have the sales starting around midday, and then the sale I start today will go until Wednesday night. And I just do 10% off, except for the inventory I bought out. That stuff's at like 30. And then I am constantly sending offers out for an extra 10% off. So how do you end everything? Oh, I get it. You just go through and you end, and then you go relist. That makes sense. But again, because of web interpret, that probably won't work for me. Because ending and selling similar. That is what I meant. Because of the web interpret element. Well, according to Tommy, it doesn't matter. I've been doing end and sell similar. because it gives a like it's a fully new listing to eBay. All right. Well, let's do it. We'll get the first batch of 200. We'll do one like every 10 minutes here. And I'm actually going to all right, 200 down. I have not run into the quantity issue. When I sell similar, it updates with the quantity, or it lists with the quantity that exists. Relist will actually, I think, change the quantity, but I'm not sure. All right, so I'll show you now why I can't do like all in bulk. So here's my ended listings. These are the 200 that I just sold similar. If I refresh the page, oh, it hasn't happened yet, but it takes a minute for Web Interpret to go and update all these sold items, and basically it ends those international ones. Let's see if we can find like a single listing where you'll see it. There we go. So this sold today, right? And here's all the listings on the international eBay sites. This one sold, so here's all the international ones. So when I do 200 and I end 200, it has to do this for every single one of these listings. So the US listings, if I don't do it right away, get buried under like 13 pages of international duplicates from Web Interpret. So these are all individual sales, and it's pulling down just the duplicates on that. Right? Now imagine I do 200 at a time. And I bet if we go back to page 1 in a minute here, you'll start seeing it. So I basically have to wait for that process to end before I do. There we go. So these are all the duplicates now of, here's the Canadian ones, came down. Looks like they're doing, that one happens first. There's Australia, there's EU, there's Great Britain. And then if I refresh again, we'll see probably even different ones because it takes a few minutes. Yeah. So there's even different ones now here on top. So if I don't wait for this process to end, my US listings get all mixed up in here, and it's like impossible to figure out. Like, not impossible, it's just a pain to go find the ones that are missing or the ones that you need to relist when they're all mixed in with all those other ones. What percentage? I'd say at least 10%. Web Interpret is definitely worth the money for me because I have such a large inventory. I just do the pay-as-you-go plan, which is like, I think $1.50 per transaction plus 5%. So essentially for me, all that means is when I'm doing an international sale, or if I'm sending out offers, I'm only, my floor is only like 15% off versus 20% off on most things. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately. It basically, I think what's happening is eBay is logging you out for some reason. My guess is probably, again, has stuff to do with updating their servers, which seems to be an ongoing and never-ending project for them. But yeah, you might be in the middle of something and you get logged out of eBay by eBay. They just log you out. And then when you go to try to list something, it says session not whatever, right? So just save your listing, and it should go into your drafts, and then just go back into your drafts and pick up where you left off. That usually works. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you just lose the listing. Also check to make sure it didn't actually list, because that's happened to me too, where I've listed I get session not found, but it does successfully list the item. But sometimes it's just not, the listing's not complete, or okay. So now I can probably go back in and do another 200. And I always got to double check to make sure it actually did 200 US. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. All right, 400 down, assuming this goes through. Okay. All right, and then we wait again for WebInterpret to catch up. Got 25 in chat. Thank you all very much. I need to update the board. Maybe I'll take a minute break and do that. It's been a week. So not too bad on that number. Basically on pace, because that's through yesterday. And also, I mean, I had a birthday in there. I was working on other projects, sorting slides, like a bunch of other stuff to do, but I've been still, that's what, an average of like 75 a day almost. And then this number, it's a little bit behind pace. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm a little bit behind pace on the dollars, but I think I'll be able to make up some ground. All right, let's do another 200. Make sure we're not still updating. Oh, thanks. Yeah. All good. Thank you, though. No, and nobody missed my birthday. I didn't mention it, so it's all good. So yeah, I got a ways to go on that, but I think I'm going to be able to get there. I need to have a couple. But here's my plan. Okay. Over the next couple of days, 2-3 days, I'm just going like really heavy hitting postcards and trying to build up, like try to do around 100 a day over the next few days, which is totally doable. I can do 100 postcards in a day, no problem. So build up the numbers is the plan. Get a couple of days ahead on that, while also doing like 2, 3, 4, maybe a few more drafts of some of the non-postcard stuff I got to get listed. little bit higher dollar amount. And then when I've got maybe like 50, 60 non-postcard drafts ready to go, bust out all the photos on those, finish out those listings. And on whatever day that is, I'll probably have like a $2,000 or $3,000 listing day. And that'll be a huge catch up. That's the plan. And I've banked probably, I don't know, right at this point, probably about 15. And then I'll probably do like another ephemera day, which will probably be another 12 or 13 because that stuff goes quick and I can list it for high dollar amounts for a lot of it. What am I looking at here? First Baptist Church, Oklahoma City. There it is. Here's the secret. Batch. Right? Do all same. Make it, do your sorting ahead of time. Make it so you're only changing 1 or 2 things per listing, right? If you're doing largely like postcards that don't require a lot of research, like if you're, say like you're doing, today I'm probably going to pull a pile of like Pennsylvania divided bags, right? So all I'm really going to be changing is a little bit in the title, probably the city. I might change a couple of things in the item specifics. One thing you can also do, I'll show you this trick. If you guys you may have seen me do this before, but let me get 200 changed real quick. Or 200 ended, and then we'll get that. All right, 800 done. Okay, so let me just get one set up here real quick. Okay. So this can help if you're not using listing software. All right, so I just pretend I'm making this listing, right? I just listed this one the other day. So what you can do, and this helps save time you're not waiting on every listing to upload. 3, 4, 5. Upload 5 in one listing at a time. Okay. Save your draft. And you can do this on not just postcards. So then we take this listing, we create copies. We do 5 copies. We make sure we copy the photos. We go okay. And then you open all these copies in new tabs. Okay. And then for the first one, you delete all these, right? The second one, you do that. Third one here. And then the fifth one, or the last one here. Oh, there's one straggler down here I didn't open. So now I've got 6 drafts ready to go with, all my photos uploaded. And I can just go back to this one and be like, do my title here, right? It's actually already got my RPPC. It's already got my dates in here. It's got the filing tab that it's going to go in. It's got a whole bunch of information all ready to go. It's already got some item specifics filled out. I can just change these real quick, right? Okay, all this stuff is already done, right? Already done. So all those item specifics are already in there. All of my information in the body of my thing, I've already got the condition description filled out. All I have to do is when I'm done writing this title, right? I just copy it, bring it down, paste it, hit list, next tab, blah, 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 blah. Move down, change a couple of buttons on your item specifics, copy paste down to your body or description, fix your price, your shipping, whatever you need to do. Hopefully, if you batch it all together and this is all the same, you're already ready to go. Boom, list, next, right? You can do it by having them all upload at the same time. You can pretty much cut out like 5 minutes out of these 6 listings in total. Waiting for them to go individually can take a while. So there you go. There's a little listing tip of the day. Yep. Sell similar on cards as much as you can, right? If you can, anything that's got as much information that matches. If you, and you know, once you've sort of started the listing, you can do pretty quick research, right? I've shown before, like in a bunch of videos now, how you can search pricing on like 6 different sites in a minute, right? So you can research Card Cow, Hip, Active eBay, Sold eBay, Worth Point, all just with like 3 words. You just copy and you just have the same thing, like 6 tabs open, and you just paste, and you can get a really, really fast view of pricing information that, you have like 10 data points in a minute. So you can pretty quickly, on most cards, there's some stuff that's going to require a little more of a deep dive, but for stuff where, if you want to do like, what's this? Here we go. I mean, this is perfect. RPPC, Nampa, Idaho, right? It's Church of Latter-day Saints. This was on my What Sold video yesterday. I searched, first of all, real photos of Latter-day Saints churches, and then I searched real photos of Nampa, Idaho. And I was able to get a good view. I was able to make a consideration for what the content was probably going to come in. Like, it's kind of common. It's nothing super special. And I had to go for condition. So when I'm seeing the cards really like, top out at like $13, $14, and I've got one that's pretty trashed, I'm going to just price it to sell, right? So I've got my data points. Don't have to put a ton of thought into it. Set the price and be on to the next one. Yeah. I mean, it's especially if you're doing, if you're batching all similar cards, if you're only having to change a couple of things, and especially if you know what your price is going to be, right? I did a batch of hospitals that I picked up from NH Goodies. It was like 50 hospitals, I think. And all I had to do was change the city and state. That was it. All the other item specifics were exactly the same. I might have had to change era. But I batched them by era. So all I had to do was change that once or twice while I was listing. Because I did, and I think I did 50 in about an hour and a half. I don't even think it was that long. You're welcome, Don. Yeah, I don't understand this. My main photo and the rest of photos are in different folders all the time. Why? I don't understand why you would do this or how that happens. All right, let's do another 200 listings. Okay. Photo room, the first pick. Okay, so if you use the new eBay listing tool, you can actually pull in photos from your phone. Or you can, yeah, that's, I understand why that is. So in those cases, when I'm doing stuff that I actually have to use my camera for, I just draft everything and take photos directly onto the eBay app, or I will take all my photos from my phone, photo room, everything that's going to get photo roomed, but I do it one listing at a time. Postcards are, when I'm just doing scans, that's awesome. The other thing you can do, and I do this quite a bit as well, is especially when I'm working with ephemera. I'll show you. Actually, here's a perfect example of this is this. Listings, drafts. Okay. So let's say I'm working on my slides, right? I don't really want to do a bunch of research. I don't want to think about anything, but I want to just get pictures in. I will just make a generic draft that is just, has the category right, has a few item specifics right, but really doesn't have any other information. And I will just create random, no need to copy photos. I'll just make 15 drafts that'll just be, all have the category set up, all be ready to go. And then as I'm picking out the ones that I want to put in a listing, I'll take the photos, upload, but they're still just going to have generic information. And then I go back, right? And now I've got photos uploaded on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll just tab, open the drafts that have now photos uploaded, and then I'll fill out the listing for them. So kind of similar to the same way of doing the postcards, but I'm doing photos from my phone or whatever. But I'm not really, I haven't really done anything but photo the listing and then I finish it out. But I'm doing them in batches with where I've got like, I'm working on like 6 at a time. But it's, I mean, anything you can do to list faster, any little, you know, it's kind of like any step you can eliminate, any shortcut you can take, any keystroke you can eliminate. Anytime that you can not have to watch the little spinny thing on your screen. The other thing too that is good is if you're doing it that way, the photo editing process. So let's just go back here for 1 second. And if you're, the same thing applies to, let's say we, you know, a lot of people do photo editing on their phone, right? Well, that takes a long time, right? And every time you make an edit to a photo, whether you're on PC or whatever, right? Let's say we want to, did we not? Here we go. Sorry, we'll go here. So let's say we want to do a contrast adjustment and brightness adjustment, and we'll increase the sharpness, even though it looks like shit here. Well, I hit save, and then it takes all that time. So why don't I just move to the next tab, right? And then I'll just do the same thing here. And on this one, I'll do my crop or my zoom in. And then it takes a minute to save there. And I'll just move to the next one. And we'll do, you know, my magic thing here and save that. And we'll do the same thing on this one and save that. And we'll go back to the first one and we get our zoom in all set up. And I can go to this one and do this. And while it's saving these other tabs, you know, and then I can decide I don't like that. We'll just do instead this crop on this guy, this kid up here. There we go. That's good. And then I go to this one. All right, we're looking good on that. Right. So you're just working all 6 at the same time rather than just do one. Because every time you click that save button, it takes a second, right? But those seconds add up, right? Especially if you're working on wireless, it can take a minute. So I usually will do 6 at a time, and it just speeds up the process. I take my photos from the phone, but I do all of my photo editing on my desktop, except with the exception of removing background. Because there's always like I'll take a picture on my phone and it looks great on my phone, right? I upload it, it looks fine, and then I go look on a desktop and it's dark as hell. I have no idea why that is. So I always make sure it goes. I brighten up the photos. I adjust the contrast. I make sure it looks right on the desktop. It takes a few extra minutes, but at the end of the day, the listing looks better and stuff sells better. And it doesn't matter how much lighting I have, or if I've removed the background or any of that stuff. We're almost 2 hours in. I'm still on postcards. That's insane. There was a lot of postcards that sold this weekend. I sometimes will crop on my phone because it takes a while for stuff to upload on that too. Yeah, Pixel Cut's pretty good. I've used that. I do like the photo room backdrop remover that you can batch them. That's pretty cool. What I don't like is that you can't tell it to save it in a different place. I want it to just save in the same folder that I take all my pictures in, but it always saves in the photo room thing, which I don't like. I don't like having to go to a different place for the photos. I mean, Don, it's faster just to take a second picture. And upload two. Take two of your first photo, go snap, and then upload those two. And then crop one and don't crop the next. Or I mean, zoom in one, don't zoom in the next. It's faster than uploading twice. And then moving your photos around. Just take your first photo twice. All right, I'm going to do another 200. Oh, Oh, thank you, Don. That's totally not necessary, but thank you. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone. I'm an Android. Well, Don, so check this out. Here's tip number 8. All right. I'm about to blow your mind, Don. Okay, watch this. Hit down your control key. Select these, right? And then what you do is you right click, hit copy, right click again. Or control C and then control V. Oh, I didn't copy, did I? Oh, takes me a minute here. Boom. Now, when I upload, all I have to do is upload both. Done. Done. Now I got duplicates of all of those, and when I'm uploading, I just do the 3, and then I crop the first and not the next. All right, Don, go away. Right? Thank you, Tommy. Yes, I don't have a dolphin sound. And yeah, a lot of it is remedial computer technology skills. But you know, Control C, Control V is not groundbreaking material, but honestly, like, I went probably a year before I realized that I could do that. Like, you just didn't think about it. So sometimes you just like, you just need a reminder of how things work. And Popeye's right. I'm definitely doing it wrong. Yeah, I remember Mavis Pro, right? That's how I learned to type. And honestly, I learned to type good in when I was an English major in college. See, that was a joke. See what I did there? I made a grammatical error when I said I was an English major. Oh yeah, Control F. I use Control F days like this. I don't know what I would do because I've got 60 orders and I need to print like for one of them. I've got to Control F and search for like whatever it is, because otherwise it's just like endless scroll fest. I was a English major as well. I majored in creative and expository writing, and contemporary American literature. Although I did a lot in early English literature, your Beowulfs, your Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, your Canterbury Tales, all that stuff. But really, my wheelhouse was contemporary American, pretty much Civil War and up. So a lot of postmodern, a lot of Mark Twain, a lot of that kind of stuff. Damn. I don't think I can type 90 words a minute. I think I could probably type 50 words per minute with 60% accuracy. I know. Yeah, I need to move my computer downstairs because I'm walking between the postcard stock and my computer too often. I need to move the desktop further back, or I have an iPad. Why am I not using the iPad down there? I just need to bring it down and plug it in and just leave it plugged in. Makes sense. That'll happen on the next round of upgrades. Uh-oh. I need to reprint that. Didn't make a mistake until the very last one. That's not bad. Yep. Very, very last one. All right. Let's do another 200. I mean, that is a lot of postcards for 36 hours of sales for me. Something getting wrong. Got it. All right. Need to go. Oh, come on. There's always something that stalls. All right. We need to go. What up, lobster? Yeah, so for the postcards, I usually need a visual on it, just because sometimes there's multiple that are kind of similar in the same thing. So pick list would be great, but all right. We need to go pick the right Kaiser Wilhelm card and a couple of other quick things. All right, so it's that one, that one. The mystery continues, although I know where they are now. Okay, so that one's yes. That one's no. All right, see you now, sir.
Oh, there it is, I think. Yes, that is it. All right. The reason why I was having problems finding these yesterday is these came in the first batch of postcards that I ever listed, and they're kind of in their own special section. But I don't really have a means of delineating that section. What I need to do is just file it in with the rest of my international cards. All right, so that was done. What else sold? New York City, airbrushed. Let's skip down for a sec. That one. And then Texas. Should be a really easy one to spot. All right. Well, I'm not dealing with that now. It doesn't have to go out. Oh, no wonder. It's in the tabs. Huh. All right. I'm assuming that the volume's off. No. All right. See you upstairs.
catch up in the chat here. Nice. Ceiling fixed. Nice. What's up, Ainsley? Yeah, 32 in the chat. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. I know it's been a long one today. And thanks for those who came over early on when we were having our technical difficulties and the 4-minute broadcast delay. Actually, Ainsley, I just sold a postcard of high school in Ainsley, Nebraska. Did you know there's an Ainsley, Nebraska? There's an Ainsley, Nebraska. Lobster, I'll do a, if you want to schedule a listing live, let me know. I'm happy to do it on my channel. Let me know what day works for you. Or we can do Gringos as a working show. Or both. Here, I'll give you. It's a sneak peek on the what sold, but I'll show you what the postcard was. There we are. It looks like Anster or whatever, but I was just trying a few different things of what it could be, and I was like, I put in Ainsley, and I was actually able to find this exact photograph on the Ainsley Historical Society website. So pretty cool. Or Ainsley, Nebraska, or North Dakota? I get the two confused. Nebraska. Got a couple people hanging out here with some bikes. My guy thought it was BC or Canada, but I out sleuthed him this time. Yeah, pretty cool. Although some of these kids look pretty young for high school. It was a different time. All right. I actually have to put stuff out before I continue. I'm running up on time. What was going on there? There. Be right back. All right. Got one first class postcard going out. 200 listings. I don't even know where we're at now. Probably over, I feel like probably over 2,000. Nice. What was it up, Cameron? See you, Kelly. Thanks for joining. I'm probably behind a little bit, but See, I feel like I just lost listings in the end relist process, which is one of the risks. Whenever it errors out, it makes life more difficult. No, those are the 1013s. All right, well, sold a Good old Deadpool plush. New with tags. No idea where it came from. Yard sale, maybe? Goodwill, maybe? No idea. Sold for $7.25 plus shipping. So, Rebel Junk. Been a while. Oh. That's messed up. Sold this here top. This came from, it's a Just My Size 5X. So, I need to try and relist these. All right, anyways, this one sold for, I want to say $11.95 is what it was on sale. They came in with a lowball offer. I flat declined. They came back with a slightly more reasonable offer. I countered. They countered again. I countered one last time. And they took me up. Cameron, was it you talking about tucking your corners on your poly bags? I don't remember. I think it was. Getting down to the end. Sold a record lot. Junk vinyl lot. One second, be right back. Not too bad. A lot of $4 plus ship. I make $1 off the shipping. Well, I mean, he was going first class. I mean, tape the corners and ship cubic. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh my God, there's only one eBay order left to go. Here it is. Another one of these Toy Max thing maker molds. Bought off of eBay. Pieced out on eBay. Pretty much everything now is in the profit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have heard of this method. I don't do it a lot myself. The last item going out is an Etsy order. Very excited. It is the New Garden Encyclopedia. I got this for free. And it sold, I think, for $18. And it's just a gardening book, old gardening book. And this Etsy customer is getting a lot of eBay branded packing material. I hope they don't mind. I sold something else on Etsy. Neat. Okay. All right, let me go grab the last Etsy order real quick. It's this Aladdin Casino gambling chip, slot token. I got this at my local auction house in a big lot of gaming tokens, and I've sold off most of them. Some of them went into a junk drawer lot. Some of them went into there's a whole bunch of other stuff. What's up, full-time reseller? And we got Dale in the house. All right. How much did this thing sell for? That's the question. Sold for I don't know, some amount. $16. Yeah, looks like $16 plus shipping. Okay, well, I'm just going to go back downstairs. All right, the queue, I believe, is now clear. That was a lot of shipping. Just double check. All right. That's going to be it, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and joining in. I will be back here tomorrow with another shipping video. And yeah, that was a lot. So thanks everyone for sticking in. I know it was kind of a weird one, but very much appreciated. Thank you again for the super chats, people. Thank you to the channel members who support the continued playing of copyright music. And hope everyone has a great day. We will catch you all on the Flippity Flap. Take it easy and bye-bye.